Kids tend to be forthright in regard to sharing their feelings and emotions. A kid could be heavy with feelings of pain and guilt, but it is rare that you will learn this from him during a conversation. Children often show their feelings by their behavior. When he is sad, a child will stay by himself and not have much to say. When guilty, he retreats from the presence and company of people and would prefer to be alone in his room. When a child needs anger management, they break toys, scream, and have tantrums. Children do not always give voice to what they are feeling, but their actions tend to say what their words are leaving out. When kids show anger, they launch off into fits of rage and throw themselves about in tantrums. Instead of this all the time, he needs to go through the process of learning what anger management for kids can teach him. The actions he is displaying are signposts to a parent that the child needs help. If untreated, this situation could develop into a sea of future difficulty. Anger management for these children is effective and available for helping them to sort out their problems with anger. Finding the best anger management resources for kids means that you will have to do research and experiment. There are many different resources that provide strategies for anger management for kids. Movies, books, and a lot of other information can be found on websites on the internet. If you are burdened about a child who is in trouble regarding anger, you should see to it that he gets all that he needs to overcome these problems. Getting a child to handle his emotions might involve special programs that are aimed at children. A child is not going to benefit from taking an anger management class, nor will being a part of an adult anger management group be successful to him. These ideas are excellent for adults, but too mature for children. They have not developed enough yet to be able to explain their feelings to other people. Honestly, they may not understand what is happening either. A good counselor is not going to expect a child to come up and tell him about his strained emotions which make him angry. These details are learned through activities that teach anger management for kids. Kids respond well to action activities and games. For them is valuable therapy. It is better that they learn good values and proper behavior through games than it would be for them to do a private session with an anger management counselor. When given worksheets, coloring books, quizzes, and puzzles, and anger management for kids instantly becomes interesting and enjoyable. At these times, children are involved and participating and benefiting from a program, and yet they do not realize it. Anger management is hard to explain to small children. When you think about the fact that children are unknowledgeable of their exact feelings and are not equipped to think quickly, it is hard to get them to understand things that call for logical thinking. Anger management for kids is good and necessary. Children need to learn how to conduct themselves properly in different situations. They must know that it is all right to be angry, but they also have to see to it that their anger is not used in a bad way. Teaching children anger management early in life provides building blocks for their future. When repeating activities, kids eventually become fully acquainted with anger management for kids. I believe that you and your child can get your kids' anger under control. It will mean that you go through a process, but once the process is complete, you will have control over your anger like never before, and you will always know what to do and how to do it right. The truth is, it's not your child's fault that his anger sometimes gets the better part of him. You see, his angry responses for the most part were taught to him by the adults who he is seeing display anger, and sometimes even anger seen on television and anger seen in video games. But that's okay. He is not alone. There are millions of people just like him who are angry and want to get their anger under control. As for him and your situation, if you want him to be expressing his anger properly in less than 48 hours, go to www.the-anger-management-store.com. I have more free videos there that tell you about it. Again, that's www.the-anger-management-store.com. I'll see you when you get there.